The value of a person is not defined by collective contributions, but by individual determination to decide who you are and what you decide to stand for. The importance of the individual cannot be overstated. It is why we build, why the collective exists, is to ensure the rights of the individual. Otherwise, the collective is meaningless. What is the reason that we build, if not to uphold the fundamental rights that brought us to the collective? We didn't start that way. We were individual parts, constituents coming together to form something better, a more perfect union, so to speak. And those contributions cannot be unchained. The soul cannot be censored. And we will rise above the adversity, atrocity, through academia, advancement, and altruism. Together, we will chart a new course of liberty and justice for all. And we are not beholden to another's whim. Another person cannot decide who we are, what we can do, whom we love, or what is done to our bodies. As long as it's shared, respected, and understood, it is divinity manifest. Anyone that works against that unity, that goodness, that liberty and justice is a threat to the entirety of our species. Slavery itself is the antithesis to what we have tried to build. Whether or not it was rhetoric to hide this system behind, those words ring true now more than ever. We must stand for one another, and we must stop slavery of any kind. They hid this system for years and years behind platitudes and profit, between pompous posturing, making us think slavery was abolished. Unfortunately, it was expanded to include everyone. And anyone that's participating in human trafficking is participating in a system of slavery. We cannot allow it. Doesn't matter your color, your creed, your orientation, your gender, your religion, your identity, or any other distinction. Politics is irrelevant when threat of this magnitude rises. It is hidden in plain sight in malls, in subways, libraries, neighborhoods, construction sites. Hidden in plain sight in any location where you would disregard people coming and going. Hospitals used to discredit, to hide the system behind, while people make money off the misery of children. You should be ashamed. From the residential schools to the missing indigenous, to the missing Somalis. This system stretches across the globe. And it is now time to bring it to the light of day. Allegedly, they harm someone you care about if you stand against them. It is time to stand against them en masse. To end this system, to ensure that people's bloodlines are protected from them. Protect each other, watch out for each other. And those disenfranchised amongst us, those thrown to the wolves, so to speak, of society, the cast outs, the outskirts, they have done this intentionally to disenfranchise us so that we are distracted from what they do behind the scenes. They've started to infiltrate government, badges, hospitals, construction zones. Nearly every industry has a threat that they need to look into. Basically, we're dealing with intelligence level operations on a civilian population, which is the reason the police haven't had too much of a chance to take it down. They're basically facing an evil version of the FBI. Now, regardless of your politic, regardless of what you think about me or anyone else, we must stop this. We must protect the next generation from the trauma of this one. It's time to break the wheel.